Good day, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Dr. Terango Anderson Gaji. You can simply call me Tern or Dr. Tern works for me. We're going to be continuing where we left off. We imported the directories, and now we're going to be importing the packages that we're going to be working with today. But first of all, let me turn off this video. I don't need that. So let me click here, hit A on your keyboard, and escape M. Well, let's change this to 1 point just to keep this organized. Directory, enter here. Now that is what was there. Let me come over here. Just to go this, make it cleaner. Okay, next we're gonna be hitting escape. We're gonna be I'm gonna just bring in more blocks here to I think Alt Enter should bring me more blocks. B B B B. Perfect. I'm gonna change this now to a markdown, and then we're gonna be importing our modules and packages. Actually, modules or packages. Okay, next. That should work. So let's start with data manipulation and computation modules, and then we'll bring in data exploration and visualization modules, and then we'll bring in machine learning modules. Okay, at least this is a good start. Oh yeah, and then one more thing, we'll bring in the predicting modeling, because this is a predictive model that we're trying to build, and statistical analysis. So let's get on with it. First, import numpy as np import pandas. Pandas work with data frame. Numpy is more of arrays, and as pd import math, import statistics. I think that should be enough. And down here, we're going to go with this is a visualization. So import at air. I don't think that would be important. What we need here mostly would be more of import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt, and then cburn. Cburn is a good one, so we can alternate. Import, actually plotly is very good. Import plotly.express as px. Lastly, import cburn as sms. Some people import it as sb, but on the cburn website, which is under matplotlib, they prefer that and majority of coders import that. So before we do that, we'll bring in the matplotlib in line to keep our graph in line. Next, machine learning, import sklearn from. We're going to be running regression model. So we're going to be importing a linear model. That will be the key package that we will import. So from sklearn, import linear underscore model from sklearn dot linear model import linear regression. Let me just put in logistic regression just in case the model does not, the linear model does not account for the variance in the probably we'll use non-linear method, but this one is from not like non-parametric method kind of. Then let's stochastic gradient regressor. It's right down here, you can just hit that, and then a stochastic gradient classifier. There may be no need for us to use these, but let's just import those for now. Then from sklearn, we're going to import model selection, then metrics, then preprocessing to help us, building, evaluating, to train the data. Actually, let me bring that down here. Yeah, that's enough. Let's go and import. Model selection, import test trend split, test trend test split cross val score, not predict score, and I think that should be enough. Okay. Then from sklearn dot metrics import mean absolute error, mean squared error. This will help us to evaluate the model performance. Mean squared error, and I think we need R2 score. That is the R2 score, and accuracy score. That should be it. And then lastly, from sklearn, dot preprocessing import label encoder. We do not need that. We just need anyway. Let me just use it. Standard scalar and min max, just in case we need to work on normalization and stuff, and maybe putting labels on this. But I think this data that I am dealing with already was already labeled, so there may be no need accurately. No need for that. But let's go with that. Then lastly, we bring in import stats model dot API as SM import stats models dot API dot formula dot API. So that should be that. I think that's all we need. So we would now print modules. Now let's run that, or simply hit Alt Enter or Control Enter. So good. So we imported everything that we wanted. Next, we can import our data frame. That in our next video we're gonna be importing. Let me just change this to Markdown. You can also come over here and click this plus to add your Markdown. And then in our next video, we're going to be importing our data frame or data set to work with. That is where after we do that, then we'll start, we'll also explore, transform, and clean the data at the same time. We're going to be dealing with this here. Thank you and have a nice day.